So,
Yeah.
so guys, what we have done last 2 days, let me do a quick recap. So we have seen yesterday by writing a small shell script where we have introduced with a introduced variable with you. Okay, then we also know how to what is the functionality of static variables like this, where the value is like static, constant, or hard coded, and whereas in the dynamic variable like $1, okay, which is getting passed through an argument. Okay, like $1 means when you run a script, shell script, you will be passing one value as an argument to it, which is going to be consumed by this particular variable. Okay,
Here
so what
V
does that mean?
V is compulsory, no? So
Sorry,
that V is there now. V username, V password, V DB
doesn't
host.
matter. No, no, not compulsory.
Not
It,
compulsory, no?
it- it's a
We can give
standard.
it a DB name
Yeah, it's a
like that. Okay.
standard way of writing a uh, writing a script so that you can know that okay, this starting with
Okay.
v
Okay.
some the variable.
And I have one more doubt. Actually, just now I saw that one question in LW lab. Second question, they are mentioned in one square box. What did it mean?
We'll go one by one. Okay, so
Okay, okay,
please,
okay. No
I'll
problem. Go
try to
ahead, go ahead.
give I'll try to remove the unmute access for all of you. Okay, so that I can complete this and the question answer sessions will come. Okay, so fine. What we were doing, I was doing a recap like what yesterday we have done. We have declared variable like this static variable. There are something called dynamic variable where $1, okay, is kind of an argument which we are passing to the script. So when we run a DB backup script, we'll be passing one argument to it. That argument will be $1. Okay, so if you are giving one argument which you see here, $I, this is my shell script which I am running. So if I run this script, $I is an argument which is going as $1 in the script. What does that mean? So let us do a quick explanation of this. Okay, argument thing. Uh, so I'll create a script again, and I will try to declare a variable. Suppose x is equal to $1, y is equal to $2. Okay, and then I am trying to print $x, okay, and $y, something like this. Something like this. Okay, so this simple script, you need to understand this simple script here. What it is doing, it is taking two arguments, $1, $2, which is being consumed by x and y variable. It's a dynamic variable, and you are printing it. Okay, so let's run this sh argument. So here you see when I run this command sh argument dot sh, I'm not passing any argument here, no parameter I'm passing here. That is why see x is null, $1 is null, $2 is also null. Okay, when you want to print suppose $0, suppose I'll run this command again. Here you see $0 is argument dot sh, which is this. So for sh, this is my $0. This is suppose Here I am passing two variables. Okay, one and then the other one. This is $1 and this is $2. Okay, so I hope this is clear, like this argument thing, $0, $1, $2. Okay, how you are passing an argument. So this is very important to know, because many times you will be trying to write a script which will not be for one particular purpose. Okay, maybe not for, suppose if you want to take a database backup, so you will have to have a generic script which can take a backup of multiple databases, not just one database. Okay, so at that time you have to use dynamic variables. Okay, I'll try to give unmute access anybody who didn't understand this.
Yeah, Rahul, Mubin here.
Yeah.
Rahul, for yesterday's class also we have mentioned DB name is equals to $1, right? So when I was trying with that, I'm getting some, I'm not getting the DB database name. Just I'm getting DB name itself.
All right. So you need to pass the variable. When you run
But
the script, you need to pass the variable.
Yesterday you haven't passed any variable, right, for DB
Right,
name?
I passed. See, I ran a for loop. That for loop is it is opening this file cat db name. Okay, so what is db name? DB name is nothing but this many names.
No, not for that. The other one, right here it is showing here the database name is like something like DB1, database DB name 1, DB name 2, DB name 3, right? So there it is displaying success. So here it is not displaying. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So this value, okay, you can see here.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, so now when we wrote this script, I told you all that you should be creating an AWS account where we can do the practice. I hope all of you have an AWS account now. Okay, yesterday we have given you task this. So let's log into an AWS account. And let's create an MySQL database and let us try to do this exercise. Okay, it will consume the whole time today. Okay, but then yeah, definitely we'll try to learn new things, right? The application. So this is my AWS account. I hope all of you have an AWS account. If you do not have an AWS account, you can raise your hand, and maybe I can help you. So Omkar, you didn't understood this. Where is this value declared? Not declared, right? $1, $2 is not declared. Omkar, are you there? Is it clear, Omkar? I'm not understanding, Omkar, your question. Why it is not printing? Why will it print here? See, when you give an argument, Rahul, that goes to $1, right? When you do not give an argument, why will it go? When I give this, there is no $1, $2. So this will be null. Am I clear? Everyone. Argument. Unka, you have to speak up. Okay? Otherwise it will be difficult. Understood?
Yes, I understood.
So focus on this now. Okay, moving. You can, when we create the database, you can try to come and see this.
Hi, this is
Focus
Malana.
here. This is pretty clear to everyone, all of you.
Hello.
Okay. So here $1, $2, and this is there where $1 we are passing like this, $2 we are passing like this. In this script there is a problem that if you are not passing an argument like $1, $2, still it is running. It should fail. It should throw an exception. That exception should be that okay, I didn't find the arguments, I'll not run the script.
Hello?
But then it is not happening. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey Nagendra, go ahead.
Yeah, yesterday you written a script, right? So in the for loop, your for loop, you are writing the same and redirecting one more script, right?
This is a script.
No, this is just a normal script. Yesterday you written one script, right? For logic of the taking the backup of the database for
Yeah, we
multiple,
just park
multiple
that.
database.
Park that now. Okay, we
Okay.
will do that.
Okay.
We are going to
Okay.
create a database and then we'll do that. Park that
Okay.
for now. Okay,
Okay.
I'm focusing here now. Are
Okay.
you all understood this argument thing? Now tell me what are the problems in this script? See, this is my script and this is the run. Don't you think that this is a problem? Guys, anyone? Is there a problem in this script? Right. Now, how will you, what is the problem that see, even if you do not give the argument, it is running. But then in company, when you work, you cannot do like that. When you are saying that, okay, $1, $2 should be there. So you should have a logic so that if customer by mistake, if they have not given this $1, $2, it should fail. I'm again and again using word if. That means now you have to mention, you have to use if condition. There is another environment variable. Like remember, I have shown you one exception handling yesterday with a system environment variable, which was $? Right? What was the purpose of $? To check the exit status. Now there is another question I will show you, which is this $#. Okay, what is this doing? $#. It means argument. If you are not passing, if it is not is equal to 2, that means if you are not passing argument 2, that means there is no argument here, right? If there is no argument here, then what you do, you fail the script. Okay, print a message that echo argument missing, please follow the syntax. Okay, syntax is what? $0. Okay, then there is y. Else, what you have to do? Else set this. Okay, once you print this message that argument missing, you should exit also. Exit one. You should exit the script. So what I am doing, I will save this. Okay, now again I will run. This time I will not run with any argument. So if I run this, see, it is not going and printing. It is not moving ahead here. It is failing here only. It is showing you a message which a human can understand, that okay, argument missing, please follow the syntax argument.sh, which is nothing but my $0, value of x, value of y. Now the person who is running a script, he will know that okay boss, I need to give argument, otherwise the script will not allow me to proceed. Right? This is good. This is a good way of writing a script. Okay, sometimes in your interview they will ask you, and this is all good practice which I am actually explaining. Okay, why $0 is printing file name? Again I am repeating, guys. $0 is nothing but the after sh, whatever it is, the script name, it is going to print that $0. Okay, $0 means the script name. sh will have arguments. Argument.sh is nothing but $0. After that, it will keep on going $1, $2, $3 like that. Right. Clear? Right. So this kind of syntax is important. Again, I will send this. Okay, if else. Never. $0 will never print DB name. See here. Okay. So do not confuse. Here it is $0 means after sh whatever it is, it will be printing the that name. Okay. Fine. So this is what syntax I have given you all. You can save it. Okay. Just try to run this script in your machine. Okay. Who can volunteer this? Meanwhile, I'll try to. So let me try to restart. Create a database. Okay. Meanwhile, if all of you wanted to do now with me, along with me, you can create the database. Okay. We'll try to do or run the script which we have done yesterday of taking a database backup, of pushing it to S3. We'll try to do that project. Okay. It's an easy project. So let's create a database. All of you might have this AWS account. Okay. If you do not have, you can go and create an account. It's very easy. Free AWS account. Create it. Once you create an account, I am asking what is my task. Task is that there is an RDS which we need to create. Okay, RDS where my multiple databases will be there. I have to write a script which will take the database backup one by one and copy it to S3. Clear? Is this task clear to everyone? So you need to write a shell script which will take a backup of all the database in one shot and will copy it to S3. Everyone clear with the task? Who is not clear with the task? Guys, you are all spending your time here. Time is equivalent to money. Time is equivalent to everything. I don't want anyone to nod your head if you do not understand. Task is clear. Okay, do not focus on how to write shell script. We will do that. First, try to understand the project, the 10,000 foot. The project is write a shell script to take a backup of all these databases, which is running in RDS, which is in AWS, and then copy it to S3. What is S3? It's like Google Drive. Copy it to the Google Drive, where S3 will be shared with the developers, so that developers can download that in case they require it. Okay. Clear? Task. Okay. This is what you are going to tell in your interview also, that I have written a script for taking a backup of multiple databases, copying it to S3 so that developers can download it, can test it in their own local environment. Okay. Because developers will also have their local environment. So they will ask you, okay, give me the database backup so that they can reproduce the issue, reproduce or create their own local environment where they can develop things. Okay. So those kind of scenarios you can see. So let us do this exercise. So open an AWS console. All of you are in this AWS console. So we'll follow a method, guys. Okay. The method is that you all will raise your hand. Okay. Whoever has not, whoever is behind. Okay. And I'll try to help you. Okay. So once you are fixed, your issue is fixed, you will lower down your hand. So what are we going to do? We are going to create an AWS account. Are you all in this page? Whoever is not there in the page, raise your hand. So Ravi didn't understand the task. Ravi, you are taking a database backup and then copying it to S3. Why? Because developers can download it. So that they can create they can create their own local environment. Why? To do their development and unit testing faster. Clear? Okay, that's the requirement. Okay, so now I hope Fayaz, you have an issue. You're not in this page, you don't have an AWS account. If you're not, I can't help it. Okay, you have to create one account. If you have it, still you are not able to log in, then I can help. Yes, you have an, I can give you unmute access. If you have any problem, tell me.
Allow me time. I am logging actually. On the doubt, I have an account. I'm going
You
to
have an
log.
account, right? Cool.
Yeah, I'm going
Fine.
to log.
So cool. So fine. I hope everybody have an account now. So what we will do, we will go to search button and we'll try type RDS. We'll click on this RDS and then this particular page will open. Okay. Here you see there is a database instance. We'll click on this DB instance. Here you see there is a create database. We'll click on this create database. Okay. And then there is a MySQL and we'll try to create it. Anyone wants, so all of you are in this particular page, or if you want to volunteer, maybe I'm going little fast, so I can ask any one of you to volunteer and you can do, others can follow, something like that. Or maybe some of you, if you are missing it, then you can still have video recording, you can check from that video recording. If you are finding that it's difficult to follow together, I would recommend you to do together, because people say that they will go and work in home, but they don't do. Okay, ideally if you do it parallelly, even if it is little slow, doesn't matter, we will complete things together. Okay, so again I'll repeat, we'll search RDS. Okay, we'll go to RDS. There is a DB instance. We'll create, there is a button called create database, this orange button. Click on this. Okay, just follow whatever I'm doing. Do not ask all these questions. While creating database, not required any AWS instance. Why you have this question? If it is there required, I will do it. Don't worry. Okay, we will create for sure this database instance and all. We'll give permission. All these things we'll do. For now, just do this, whatever I'm doing. Okay, click on this MySQL. And then go down. Here you see there is something called free tier. Do not, okay, this is not a database class, so do not concentrate more on these things. Okay, just we are trying to create MySQL database quickly. Okay, free tier you all have to select. Do not click on production, dev, test. It will charge you all. You will only select free tier. This is mandatory step. Free tier. All of you focus here. Free tier, free tier, free tier. Okay, if you are by mistake selecting production, it will charge you. So focus on this free tier. Okay, Omkar, you can stop doing it. Just watch my screen. For now, you have your account have problem. Okay, we will see that later at the end of the class. Okay, just focus. Whoever is facing challenge, leave it, see that video later, or wait for the end. We will try to come one by one, try to fix the issue. Okay, those who are able to do it together, do proceed. Click on free tier. Once you click on free tier, there is something called DB instance identifier. Okay, here you will give DB instance, suppose LwpLabs. Okay, fine. Now it is asking you, this is the database or RDS name. Okay, RDS name, this box name, the top box. Here I will, this name. Okay, this yellow, not the database name, but the RDS name. Okay, LwpLabs. Now you are giving master username password. Okay, why you are giving master username password? Because you need to connect to the database. Your script need to connect to the RDS, right? They require a username password. So for that reason, username password. Right? So admin is okay. Select master password. Okay, select like welcome one. Do something welcome one. Okay, type welcome one. That is good. Now once you do this, here you see there is a database which is already, the instance type is already selected. Do not change this. Leave it like whatever it is. Okay. Now general purpose SSD, it is there. Let it be like that. Do not change anything here. By default settings, whatever is there, keep it like that. Okay. Don't connect to EC2 compute resources. We will try to do that, but later we will try to do. Okay. So that's why here, if you have an EC2 instance directly, you can connect. For now, just click on don't connect and let us proceed. Okay. Here subnet group, it is saying default something. Okay, let it be like that. Okay. Whatever default VPC, default, everything is coming. Select everything default for now. Okay. Go ahead, proceed. Password authentication, we need that. Enable enhanced monitoring, which is all okay. So everything is good. Okay, that's it. So what you have to do in this whole thing, you just need to select, give this database identifier name, password, and free tier. Except that everything default. Go down and create database. Okay, we can see a detailed way of creating a database in our proper class, where we have a DevOps class where we focus on the database. Okay, but this is not a database class, so we are just proceeding a little fast. Okay, because we have to focus on scripting. Now, this is asking for creating RDS proxy. I'm not actually going to do that RDS proxy. Okay, for now, just close it and see this database is getting created. So it will take some time. All of you should have this particular page open. Meanwhile, this is getting created. What we will do, we'll try to create another server, a compute server. Okay, so let's go and create compute server. EC2. We'll type EC2 here in the search. We'll click on this search. We'll click on the EC2 box. I'm going little fast, guys. Okay. EC2 is nothing but Elastic Computing Cloud. This is a service which is going to give you compute power, a server. Okay, so that is why you are using this. Okay, now this EC2 server, you can launch this instance. Okay, you can click on launch. A server will be launched. Just give a name of the server as shell script, something like that. Okay, give this or DevOps server, better. Okay, DevOps. Maybe give this hyphen. Give this name DevOps server. Instances, launch instance, and give the name as DevOps server. Then select Red Hat. We are going to create a Linux server, so click on Red Hat. T2 micro. Okay, the type, again, it should be free tier eligible. Do not select anything which is not free. It will charge you all. it is asking you to create a new key pair, because see, what are you trying to do now? You are trying to create a computer, a server, where you will connect from your laptop. So you will be having a laptop. From laptop you will connect to the server, and then in the server you will write a script, and you will run that script, which will go and do the task. Correct? This is what you are going to do. So create a server. So to connect to a server from your laptop, you need a username, password again, right? You need a username, password again. And what else you need? You need IP address of the server. Correct? So for that reason, username will be hard coded in the AMI, the machine image, which we are selecting here, Red Hat. Password is nothing but here we are creating key pair. So we'll click on create new key pair. We'll give a key pair name as DevOps. And then here you see there is PEM and PPK. We'll select PPK for now. Okay. We'll click on create key pair, and a key pair will be downloaded. Now select the same VPC, the VPC where your database is created. Here you see, click on this database. There will be a VPC which will be created. This VPC. Okay, this VPC should be the same VPC here. How will you do? Control F, Control C, Control F. If you search here, you will be able to get the same. Once you get this same thing, okay, you know that both this server and this RDS in the same network. Okay, it's like your mobile is connected to a same Wi-Fi, and your TV is connected to a same Wi-Fi. So now what you can do, you can play YouTube songs from your mobile to your TV, because both are in same network. Correct? You cannot connect to mobile network and TV in the Wi-Fi and play a YouTube song in TV from your phone. Correct? Both should be in same Wi-Fi. Similarly, this server and this RDS should be in the same network. That is nothing but VPC. We'll discuss more of VPC in our DevOps class. Okay. But then for now, this is the easiest way to explain you. Okay. VPC. Create security group. It is saying for now, whatever it is selected, just select that. Don't change anything. It is saying 10 GB, which is okay. Advanced, click on advanced thing. Here you see it is asking you to join the domain, IAM, and all those things. We can ignore those things now. Just go down. Here you see there is something called user data. Here also you can keep a script and copy paste it like this. Here also you can keep. So remember I told you that whenever you create a server, a blank server will be created, but then you want to do something inside this server, right? Why are you creating this server? To run the shell script which will go and take a backup of the database. To take a backup of the database, you need to install one software that is called Mysql inside this server. So you can do this here. Yum install Mysql -y. So while this is also one script, you can keep the whole script here in the user data. Maybe the whole MySQL command, there are a lot of other software. Suppose if you want to install not just MySQL, you want to install Vim, you want to do some other task, you want to delete some files. Okay, whatever you want to do, you can do it while bootstrapping, while creating the server. Okay, so while spinning up the server, it can do all the tasks. That is called user data. Here also you can write a shell script and keep it. Okay, now this is what I am just trying to keep here for now. Okay, maybe you can type echo also. Okay, and then launch instance. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to launch a instance now. An instance is created. Okay, see here. See how much time it is taking. If you all understand this, it will be very simple. Okay, like what are we doing now? We are just trying to create one server from the picture I'm explaining you. Then you are also trying to create one RDS. This is you in your laptop. You will connect to this particular server, which is called DevOps server. Here you will install MySQL client. Okay, that particular DevOps server will connect to RDS, and then that RDS backup will be stored in S3. Okay, all these two things are in AWS. Everything is in AWS. So you will write a shell script here, or you can write it in your local laptop in Visual Studio, push it to GitHub and clone it. That also I can show you. Okay, generally we will write in Visual Studio, we'll push it and we'll clone. Okay, fine. So this is you. So RDS is getting created, DevOps server we created, S3 also we need to create. So these two things already done, right? This we need to create. So what? Let us go and create S3 also. We'll type S3 here. You click on S3. You'll go to S3 service. So all these are different services. You see. So that means what? Amazon or AWS is nothing but like an IT shopping mall. Okay, when you go to a mall, you purchase this, you purchase that. Okay, like this, you are trying to rent this Google Drive kind of a service like S3. You are trying to create compute service. You are trying to create database. Everything is like pay as per basis. Okay, whatever you use, you pay the money and use it. For now, you are using free tier account, 12 months free. So that is why you don't have to charge. You don't have to pay any money. Okay, so type LwpLabs bucket name. Okay, shell scripting. Okay, class. I'm just trying to create one bucket name and I'm giving this name. Okay, now you see this is in Ohio anyway. This is by default selected Ohio, no problem. Let it create. It is ACL disabled. Okay, you can enable the ACL. Okay, bucket owner preferred. You can remove this public access. Like we want this S3 to be having a public access for now. Okay, generally this will be blocked in company. For now, we are just opening it so that we can make this S3 public. Okay, to demonstrate the things easily. Okay, I acknowledge it. Bucket versioning, if you want to do that, you can version the bucket. Okay, all this in detail we will explain you each and every top parameter here in our DevOps class. For now, our task is to focus on the scripting. Okay, so that is why we are just going little fast. You do whatever I am doing, okay, by seeing the video. But then if you want to understand more, you can join our class, or you can actually ping in the Slack channel and we can explain you what we are doing. So we have created a bucket. Okay, this is our bucket. This bucket we will be keeping the files and we'll give it to the developers the access so that they can download it. Okay, so my database is created, my EC2 is created, my S3 is created. So all the three things are done. Okay, so let's now integrate all these things. Let's see if my DevOps server can talk to RDS or not. Okay, we have to check all those things. So first of all, log into a DevOps server. How will I log in? This is my public IP. This is a private IP. Now, what is the difference between a public IP and a private IP? Public IP can be accessible through public Wi-Fi. Okay, that internet, through internet we can connect. So we can click on this. and we can give a public IP. We can give a name like DevOps server, okay, and save it. Okay, so what is this? This is called PuTTY. Most of you might be knowing this particular software. If you do not know this software, let me just to show you this. You can download this particular software using PuTTY download. Once you type this PuTTY download, you can click on this. You can click on this download PuTTY. You go here and you see there is putty.exe. You can click on this and you will be able to download this particular piece of software. So what is this software doing? This software will help you to connect from your local laptop from here to your DevOps server. Okay, here only you will use PuTTY. Clear? Srikanth, you're saying unique name for S3? Yes. Whatever name I have given for S3, that is like taken by me. You cannot give this same name. You can give 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Okay, class 1, class 2, something like that you can give. You can use whatever you want. Okay, guys. PuTTY, if you don't want to use, your wish. If you are in a Mac laptop, okay, you cannot use PuTTY. So what you can do, in Mac also you can install PuTTY, but then sometimes it doesn't work or PuTTY will not be able to work. So what you can do, you can use a terminal. In Mac there is something called terminal. Like here, what we have done, we have downloaded ppk file, right? The ppk file. When you create the server, you create PEM file. There were two options to download, ppk or PEM. So you can download PEM. Okay, that one you can download, and then you can do that way. Okay, PEM you can download, guys, or maybe I can actually show you another way so that it will be common for everyone. Okay, let me do that. Let me terminate this server. Let me create another server for all of you quickly. Okay, let me launch a new server. I will give a name as DevOps server and Red Hat again. And this time we will create a key pair, but then we will download PEM. Okay, give a name as DevOps PEM, something like that, and download a PEM. A PEM is downloaded. Once that is done, by default now everything should be same. Now in the advanced details, go back again. Here you type bin bash and then sudo yum install mysql -y. Okay, that's it, done. Launch instance. So what are you doing? You are launching a new instance, but with a PEM this time. Okay, can you convert the previous one from ppk to PEM? Yes, you can do that also, but then we are not doing, okay, because it will now extend and it will make you more confused. So we are not doing that way. Okay, so now this is what our DevOps server which we created. This is a new one. The previous one I have terminated. So I'll wait for this to be up and running. Okay, this is my new IP. How will I connect to this? You all have Visual Studio in your local laptop, which we have done. Okay, so now let's connect through Visual Studio. Okay, how will I do that? I will do SSH-I. Okay, and then I have downloaded the PEM file in the download section. So I'm giving SSH-I this. My username is ec2-user and then this. How will you know what is the username? Click on connect and you see there is a username here mentioned ec2-user. This is the public IP. So whatever is mentioned here, you will be giving that and give enter. It is asking you yes or no, give yes. Okay, and you will be connected to the server. That's it. This is same for your Mac, same for everything. Okay. Okay, no problem. Shika, leave with that option. Okay, so fine. So we are currently in the server, right? Now, once you connect to the server, you will run this command called sudo su hyphen. What will happen when you run this command? You will switch to root. Okay, you will switch to root. See, this was your user. Now you switch to admin user, which is root. Okay, if it is overwhelming for all of you, okay, believe me, these are very simple things which we are doing now. But then if you follow that, okay, no, I want to learn from very basics, from zero, from everything. Okay, this is a free course for someone who already know Linux. Okay, but then if you are not aware of Linux and other things, I would recommend you to join our batch, which is starting next to this course. Okay, where we will try to explain you everything from very zero. This one. Okay, DevOps CI/CD, join this one. Okay, just go and click on this free registration and register for this particular class. This is again project based course. There will be multiple projects which we'll be covering, around 14 major projects, minor and major projects, 7 real-time CI/CD, and then there are major projects also. So we'll be creating that. You can focus on this and it will help you. Okay, join that. Now again, coming back to this particular thing. So you are going, this is my EC2 machine, right? Which is this machine. Now what you have to do, you have to connect to RDS. Let's see how can you connect to RDS. Your RDS is, let me see. This is my RDS. Here, my RDS is up. This is my database. It's available, right? Let's click on this RDS. And this is my endpoint name, the RDS name. Okay. Where it is, what is the port of this RDS? 3306. So we'll try to see if this port and this is working or not. We'll try to go from here. We'll try to telnet and we'll try to do 3306. Okay, telnet is not there. We can install telnet. Okay, so what are we doing? We are installing telnet and we'll try to run this command so that we can see that the connectivity between the EC2 machine and the, so I'm installing telnet. Okay, the command is yum install telnet -1. Then again I will run and see here it is not connecting. It is giving, it is trying but not connecting. That means there is still a timeout issue, means the security group is not open for the RDS. My server cannot connect to the RDS. So if I go to the RDS, you can see there is a security group here. Okay, I have to open this security group for my EC2 server security group. Okay, my EC2 server is also having a security group, which is this. Okay, so what I will do, I'll go here. Okay, I'll go to inbound. I'll go to edit inbound. Okay, for now, whatever I am doing, you do that by seeing this, by seeing the video. Okay, the more details I will be explaining you in that class. So this is my security guard who was blocking it. Now I am trying to open that for this particular security group. So this particular security group is allowed at 3306 port. Suppose you are coming to my home, I am allowing you to come to my home. Okay, means RDS is allowing this security group to come and enter at 3306. Now save rule. Now go back and do telnet and see it is getting connected. With this we understood that my now connectivity is working fine between EC2 machine and RDS, so that this machine can connect to this RDS at 3306 port. Okay, for this, so this will have an SG security group, this will have an SG. It was previously blocking, so what I did, I opened this SG for this SG, for this port 3306 port. That is what I did. Okay, once you do that, you will be able to connect. Correct? This is what we have done. Now let's see if my MySQL is installed or not. Type MySQL - version, and you see MySQL is not installed. Somehow that particular script didn't run. Okay, the one which I have given in the user data. So let's install it. Yum install MySQL -y. Okay, so my MySQL client is installed. Now see, it is installed, which is good. So now my MySQL is also present here, and my connectivity is also working fine. Okay, I'll have to see if I will be able to connect to S3, because I have to connect to S3. So in this server, I will write a script which will connect to S3 also, right? One the backup should be going to S3. So I have to run a command which is AWS command. So that AWS also I have to install here in this server, in the DevOps server. Because in the script, if you see DB backup script, I have given the AWS command also, AWS S3CP, right? So I have to install the CLI. So just go to Google and type AWS CLI install. Okay, click on the document, go to the Linux steps and see this particular command is there. Let us try with this particular command. If not, then we can run this. Maybe better to run this command only. Go to the server and run this command. See, it is giving error, unzip not found. So maybe unzip is not there. So install unzip. So whatever is not there, we will try to install using yum. Yum install unzip, yum install MySQL, yum install telnet. Okay. Unzip done. And then we will try to run this command. CLI. Okay. So now you run this command AWS - version, and you see AWS CLI is also installed. So what are the things installed? Again, I will see here. You see the AWS command is working. MySQL command is working. Okay, now my script will be working fine here. Okay, so now let's copy this script. Okay, and try to connect to the RDS. But before we connect to RDS, we need to know that RDS is a blank now, because there is nothing, no database is created here, right? I just created the box, but then there is a no DB name 1, 2, that is not created. So I have to create those things, right? So let's create that also. So let us go and run a command like MySQL -h or u, okay, admin -p welcome1, that was the password. U means user, p means password, -h, I will be giving this host name. This is a syntax. Then I will give here the database name, but we don't have any database name yet, so we will try to run this command and see we are now connected to the database. Okay, here we will try to create a database by writing a name, create database db name 1. Okay, we'll again create a database db name 2. We'll again create a database db name 3. We'll again create a database 4, 5, 6. So we created 6 databases. Okay, show databases. There are commands. See, there are total 6 database which is there. Okay, and then there are some other databases also which are seeded database, which will come to with the RDS. So all these commands I can give you over, okay, over my Slack channel or here. That's why I was actually asking all of you to log into Slack so that you can practice better. I'm giving here, okay, in some thread, or maybe here also I can paste. Okay. Fine. This is my command for MySQL connection. Okay, so you can use these commands. Fine. So Slack channel details are being shared already in the Slack chat window, but then I would request admin to share it back again one more time. Can you share? Or maybe I can share. Let me see. Copy link. I've shared the Slack channel link. Okay. Fine. So now you connected to the database and everything is good. Database also you created. Okay. What you have to do, you have to take a backup of this database. Currently, these are blank database. Nothing is there. No tables, nothing you created, nothing you have done here. Okay. For now, we'll try with this. These databases will have data. Currently, there is nothing. Okay. But for now, okay, fine. We'll proceed. Okay. So now what we will do, we'll try to copy this script. We'll try to type here. Okay. Script name. We'll write db backup.sh I insert. Okay. Here you see I'm taking a username db user, which will be not db user, but what will be admin. Right? My username is admin. My host name, which I have given here, this one is changed to something which is in the endpoint in the RDS. Copy paste. DB name, it is still $1. Keep that. Okay, and here just delete this echo thing, because this time we will run the script rather than okay just doing it. I'm copying it temporarily in the temp location, but then this is very bad. We shouldn't copy database in the temp location. I will tell you the reason why. Okay, for now do it. Okay. So what I am doing, I'm taking a backup of the database, keeping it in the temp location. Then what I'm doing, I'm zipping it. I'm saying if the previous command is successful, $? Then what you do, you take a zip of the file. Then what you do, here you see this particular thing is not that great, right? There is no color here. Here you see there is color change is there. That's why it is good to understand. But here in VI, it is not that good. So what we will do, I'll just show you. There is something called Vim. We'll install Vim. Yum install Vim -y. Okay. When you install Vim and open the file through Vim, you will be able to get that details. And you see it is colorful. So what I have done, I have just opened the file through Vim. Vim dbbackup.sh. So when you open, see this is in different color, MySQL, okay, fine. And so first, this is my zip file. Okay, this what it is going to do. I am mentioning that particular part here. Once it is taking the backup, So first it is doing what? If the previous command is successful, take a zip, then copy the thing in the S3. So here also we have to change the path, and also here the S3 location. So I don't have the S3 location. Let's copy the S3 location. I will go to the S3. This is my S3 location. I'll try to copy this path. Okay. S3// and I'll copy this file here. Okay. If this is done, I will say backup completed successfully. Otherwise, it will be failing. For now, that's okay. I'll save this. Okay. I'll open this file once and I'll try to run one by one. Before you run any script, you should do manual thing first. Okay, if this is working or not. So I'll try to run these variables one by one, and db name I will try to run, and I will write db name1 manually. I will run this command to check if this command is working or not. See here, you see it is erroring out saying that can't connect to local MySQL server through socket. There's something error is there. Why it is erroring out? Strange. DB name. Now we need to check this error. MySQL is connecting. So let's see. I'll try to run this command manually. Okay. Copy this -h and write db name1. So I'm able to connect with this way. Okay. Here you see this is working fine. So now I'll also check with MySQL dump. MySQL dump is to take a backup of the database name. This commands you will get it in internet. Okay. No need to mug up this. Okay. So but then see MySQL dump is also working, but then it is saying there is a warning message saying that okay, you should give this to take the backup. So what we can do, we can give this here. Yeah. See now this is working fine. The backup is also my command is now cool. We got the command. Now once we got the command, it is easy to integrate here. So let's do that. This is how you will be creating the script. Okay, manually you will run the script, and once this is working fine, you will integrate it with the actual shell script. So this is my manual command which is working fine. Now what I will do, I will try to integrate it with shell script. Here MySQL is there. Copy paste this. Here you see it is admin, which is nothing but this one. $user. We pass give this double quotes. Okay, I really don't have to give, but then I'm just giving it for the sake. Uh, I'll comment this out for now. I'll save this file by :w. :w is for saving the file. Okay. Now copy this whole command and try to run one more time and see if this is working fine or not. It's saying DB host unknown MySQL server host. Okay, so maybe copy this one more time, and now this time again run. So it's erroring out. It is not taking. See, manually when you give, it is taking. Oh, here dollar is not mentioned. That's why we'll give dollar. Okay, and then we run. Yeah, this is working fine now. The script is working fine with variables. This file is getting uploaded, you see, right? So now this command will work fine. So we'll copy this command directly. We'll go to our script. We can comment out this. We'll copy paste. Okay. We can delete these two lines by dd in the vi. Okay, and delete it. So this is my MySQL dump. Okay, which it will take. Once it takes, what it will do, it will zip the file. Okay, so zip should also work. After that, it should copy the S3 to the file to the S3. So let us try to do manually this copy and see if this is possible or not. Delete this echo thing. Okay, so first zip it, then copy it, then if this is completed, backup completed successfully. Right, now we will try also to do this particular thing manually, and you see it's saying doesn't exist, so we will have to zip this file. Let's do that zip thing. Zip again, zip is not there, so install zip -y. See, all these commands failure. So this is all you have to do. Okay, all these things you have to keep in your bootstrap script. Like when you spin up the server, you install zip, you install unzip, you install telnet, you install MySQL. All these things you need to make sure that you need to maybe if you suppose learn Packer, okay, in your company, okay, you are using an image creation of Packer, so you need to write that. Okay, zip you need to do, unzip you need to do, telnet. So create your checkpoints, checklist. Okay, and that's how you will be working. Okay, this is not that kind of training where everything will work fine, guys. Okay, here we are trying to do things from scratch. Things will fail, we'll try to fix issues like in real company people will do. Okay, like that is what we are trying to do achieve here. Now again, see, we'll zip it and then we'll try to copy. See, upload failed, it is saying unable to locate credential. So same thing, now credential is not there, that's why it is erroring out. So now what to do, there is something called IAM. So we need to give permission on this S3 to do to this guy, to this server. So what we will do, we'll try to create a role. Okay, so we'll go to IAM, something called role. Here we will try to create a role and we'll assign it to server. So let's create a role, create role. AWS service, choose the service which is EC2. Next, what you want to give, suppose administrator role. Try to give this EC2 administrator role. Next, role name, give admin role, and then create role. So a role is created called admin role, which you will be now assigning it to the server. This is my instance. Go to instance, go to security, go to IAM role, select the IAM role as admin role, update IAM role. Now what you have done, you created a role, you created something called IAM role, okay, where you have an admin role, and now you gave that role to EC2, so that it can do anything. It can copy things all the way from this server to this server, this computer. Okay, means what I am saying, from here to here it can do copy. Now you try again and you see copy is done. Cool. That means this is also working fine, right? Now open the file, open the script one more time. Let's read that. So admin done, welcome done, this is done, $1, this is there, okay, and everything is okay. Okay, backup completed successfully, it mention is there. Now what we have to do, we have to create a wrapper script. We have to give the database name also. So give a file called db name. We have that dbname.txt, right? So create dbname.txt, copy this, save it, :wq ! Okay, first open the file through vi, give I, those who are new to Linux, I, and then insert, then escape, then :wq ! Okay, this is how you will create a file. Now there is a wrapper file which you need to do, wrapper db script, as I told you. So create a wrapper db backup.sh, paste this file. So what it is doing, it is going to run this db backup.sh. First it will cat this file, take one by one database name, and then pass this variable here one by one. This is my $1. Now save this. Now if I run this wrapper script, okay, it should see it is taking backup one by one, and see it is done. So there are some other errors, 37 line, which will check. Okay, what is this line number script? Line number 37, there is some error. Root is a directory. Line number 37. So how to check line number? Set :set and u. When you give here, there is by mistake there is a tilde here. So we need to delete this. Okay, how to delete? You can type X and it will be deleted. So you can write something here, okay, by mistake, and then if you want to delete these two words, X, and that will be deleted. Anyway, now this error is ignorable, but then backup is completed. Now let's go to the S3 and see if my files are there or not. Let's refresh, and you see my all the SQL files are present here. So this is how you see you have done of all the SQL files backup in one shot. How much time it took? Just not even a 1 minute. You have taken backup of so many databases. To do this project, it will take some time, guys. As I told you, it will consume more time. But here, see how many things you have learned. You have learned RDS, you have learned AWS, you have learned EC2, IAM role, okay, MySQL little bit, and this many things with one project outline. So what is the main goal to learn that project? To do that project. Project is nothing but this diagram. To take a backup of the multiple databases which is there in RDS. And for that reason, you need DevOps server, you need IAM role, you need S3, and you have done this many things. You have faced this challenge where security group was not open and we have opened it. So do this exercise, guys, by seeing the video. Definitely, I'm pretty much sure that you will be able to learn things. Okay, you will fail. Google it at that time. You will learn that thing, and that is how you will complete one project. You will get the experience, and this is what we are. Okay, currently we are going very fast, but generally we don't go that fast. Why? Because it's just 5 days, and I want to complete exception handling. I want to complete functions tomorrow, and then I want to show you a few more things on shell scripting. Okay, so this is what one project which we have done, guys. Anyone have any doubt till now? Means I will give access to all of you. Have you understood from 10,000 foot what you have to do? Is it feasible for you to do whatever I have done seeing the video? Go ahead, guys.
We have to practice. Then we have problem actually. Because
yeah. I hope this is clear, right? So this is what we have to do. This is how
yes,
we have
yes. It is clear. It is clear actually.
Starting from Visual Studio, starting from Linux access, and starting from connecting. So this is very important, guys. And you have to do the project. This is your project, one of the project. Okay, wherein you have to do this exercise, taking a backup of multiple databases with the help of shell scripting. Obviously, in this shell scripting, there are a lot of other issues. What are the other issues? Can you see if your backup is not completing, this S3 is not working properly, then you should be, you cannot show this message, right? That backup uploaded successfully. Correct. So how can you ignore that? Now, how can you make sure that this particular thing will be this message is shown only when the S3 is completed fine? Maybe we'll see this tomorrow, where I will show you function handling. Okay. Also, this particular thing, see, these messages we are getting warning message, and we need to remove these messages because this is like trying to make things complicated, right? This messages which are, we don't want these messages. This updating, upload. We just want to see message backup completed successfully. These 3 messages we don't need. So how can you remove these 3 messages? Okay, that also we need to do. So you need to see how to create a log file. How to switch to root sudo su-. Okay. So guys, join the Slack channel. Okay. Be a part of our, this is just a demo, guys, which we have done. Okay. But then there are a lot of other projects which we have. Okay. This is just one of the project. Okay. Go to our website. You will get to know why LwpLabs, like why people join a lot of other institutes and they come to us. Why? Because we do have multiple projects. Okay. Which we have to do. So go to our courses and you will find that there are this particular, there are this one. Okay, there are 22 real-time projects. You will get 5 years of experience. Just see this. These are projects which you will be doing upfront, like we are doing from the scratch, from the zero. Okay, you will create proxy server. You will create a kind of a CI server. You will do monitoring. You will learn Terraform with the help of provisioning, and then you will integrate Terraform with Ansible. Okay, we will not just learn Terraform. We'll do this kind of thing where Terraform will be integrated with Ansible, and you will do some task. Everything will be integrated together for one project. Okay, that is our main goal, to complete project, to create some kind of this kind of CV. Okay, here CV will be there. We'll give you CV, this CV, so that you complete this CV. You give your name here and start applying for jobs. not just theory part. This will be a project oriented training. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. A lot of free stuffs are there. You don't have to enroll for a course by paying. Okay, just there are a lot of free stuff. If you are, we are uploading Azure classes. This is total project based training. Maybe if you want to learn Azure, okay, I can assure you that this will be the best course which you might have been attending. Okay, we are uploading the complete course for free. Okay, which we used to charge for 15,000. Okay, so now they click on this. This is all free course which we are there. Try to like some of our video. If you have liked till this, one request guys, go and like our videos, okay, in YouTube. That will encourage us to create more and more YouTube videos, because our subscribers are not much. We don't know why. We have uploaded many videos. Our subscribers are not that much, okay, but then we are increasing every day 10 to 20 subscribers. Okay, you know already technical subscribe for technical kind of channel, subscribers will not be that much. We are very new to this particular world. We're still learning how to do marketing. Okay, this whole DevOps Telugu class, if you are Telugu, this whole thing is free. There are 28 projects which we have covered here. Okay, even this particular crash course is actually free. All these are, go to check our playlist. Okay, you will get to know better. Okay, like Python scripting. Okay, you will have a DevOps class, shell scripting. Anyway, we are uploading Google Cloud. We have. Okay, so see this. It will help you all. It will help us. And I want all of you to like this page. At least go and subscribe or like. Okay, which will encourage us to create more and more videos, so that you get free stuff with the real stuff, not that just theory based training, but the project based training which we have done today. Okay, so I want you to like at least this video, whatever you are conducting, you are actually going ahead now. Okay, please like it, so that students like you will be benefited. They will not go and end up joining any other institute. They will know that there is LwpLabs, and yeah, we are actually training project oriented training. LWP full form is learn with project. Okay, labs. So select this video and maybe like it. Okay, if you want to comment something, you can definitely comment also. Thank you.